Hi, Tony DeWitt here, Missouri appellate attorney, and a guy who likes to make the law make sense on YouTube. But today, let's not talk about the law. Let's talk about something more important than the law. Let's talk about people. Recently, I found out that a very dear family member of mine had a medical issue and was going to need surgery. And as a result of that, I felt like I needed to do something. Now, I'm not a surgeon, and even though I was a respiratory therapist at one point, I don't really know enough about medicine to be of any real help in that situation. So, even though I knew I couldn't be directly helpful, I got on a plane and flew to Houston, Texas, where my relatives live. And even though I thought it was a bad idea, they said you should stay with us, so I stayed with them. And they were actually right. It was a better idea for me to stay with them because it allowed me to be helpful. And I think I learned sort of a really important lesson in that when you have an opportunity to make yourself useful or helpful in a situation where you have absolutely no expertise on the underlying problem, sometimes it is more important to just be there and be present than it is to actually do anything. Because in most cases, and certainly in this case, I couldn't do anything except listen and pray and be with the people that mattered most. And that's what I did. I think it's important sometimes to recognize that even small things can have a great impact. Because I was there, one of the little children involved in the family was able to go to gymnastics. Now, that may not sound like a big deal to us. It was only one gymnastics class, but it was a big deal to her. And sometimes it is so much more important to focus on the little things and the little ways you can help someone than it is to focus on the big ways that you probably can't help someone. So when you feel that need to go and help and be present, when you have a family emergency in your house, in your family, remember that. It is more important to be there. It is more important to be kind and listen. It is more important to spend time on the little things and the little ones. And to be there for purposes of real compassion, to help the people who are not directly affected, but are indirectly affected, the children. So, I would offer to you that observation. I often say on this channel that it's important to be kind. It's also important to be present sometimes. So that's my story. It's the reason why I haven't made a couple of videos in a couple of days. I've been otherwise occupied. But family always comes first. Not sometimes. Family always comes first. So thank you for watching. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comments down below. If you haven't already, please go over and subscribe. You know all the stuff to do. Like, share, subscribe. If you find this interesting or helpful, or you know somebody that might need to hear this, send it on to them. Thank you again for watching. Have a terrific day.